Hi guys, it's Fentony. In this video I'm going to talk about the Night King's dragon and speculate on what I think happened at the end of episode 7. And obviously there's going to be spoilers for episode 7, so if you've not seen the episode yet, I would avoid this video until you have. I'm sure all you guys have seen the season 7 finale, and it was a fantastic episode. The best episode in season 7 by far, and I would say it's one of the best ever, maybe top 10. There was a lot of big moments, but I would say the ending scene might be the biggest, and the Night King used Viserion, his undead dragon, to destroy a large chunk of the wall at Eastwatch, and in the final moments the army of the dead marched into the Seven Kingdoms. The very first scene of Game of Thrones in episode 1 Winter is Coming featured the White Walkers, and 67 episodes later they finally crossed the wall. But why is it taking them so long? What were they waiting for? We have so many questions. Winter came to Westeros back in episode 60 Winds of Winter, and the White Walkers still didn't cross the wall then. If winter wasn't enough for the army of the dead, then what was? Viserion's blue flame destroyed the wall, and I'm starting to think that he was the key, and the Night King knew all along that he needed a dragon. I think the Night King knew about Daenerys' dragon, and he knew that he needed one to destroy the wall. And Jon Snow went beyond the wall to bring a White back down south to show Cersei, and he accomplished that, but Viserion died in the process. And it seems to me that the Night King was waiting for Daenerys to come and save Jon and to bring her dragons. There was theories that the mark on Bran's arm would allow the Night King to cross the wall, as it allowed the Night King to enter the Three-Eyed Raven's cave, and we assumed that the magic protecting the cave and protecting the wall was the same magic, but it seems like that's not the case. But you never know, it might be. They might mention something in season 8. They might mention the fact that Bran has that mark, and that's what's weakened the wall. There are a lot of theories about who the Night King is, and I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I think the Night King is definitely a greenseer, and he has powers just like Bran. There are theories that he's actually warging each one, the way Bran wargs the ravens. And we do know that if the White Walkers die, then the Whites die as well. And Beric Dondarrion did say in episode 6, kill the Night King, then everything should die, as he turned them all. He didn't personally turn every single White, but he is the source of the magic, and he did turn all the White Walkers, so if he dies, all the White Walkers might die, and then in turn all the Whites. If the Night King knew about Daenerys and her dragons, and he's got the same powers as Bran, he's far more powerful than we thought. I don't think he can be killed with weapons of fire, such as Dragonglass and Valyrian Steel, as he was the first White Walker, and he has Dragonglass in his heart, so maybe the only way is to remove that, or maybe there's much more to it. Maybe there's something involving Bran. Who knows? So if Viserion was needed from the start, then what happens if Jon Snow didn't go north and Viserion didn't die? Would that mean the Night King was never able to come south? The wall's very confusing, as we have seen Whites in season 1 and in season 7 past the wall, but the wall has magic that's meant to stop the dead from crossing. Bran Stark said he can't cross the wall, and if the Whites can cross the wall, as we have seen, why don't they just climb it or break through the tunnels? I'm not too sure if the show's going to explain it anymore, as it doesn't really matter to them. The Night King has already crossed the wall, so the wall's probably not going to get mentioned too much. The army of the dead is supposedly about 100,000. We're not too sure how many White Walkers there are, and there has been a few killed. Sam's killed one, Mira's killed one, and Jon Snow's killed 2, so that's -4. And I'm sure Craster gave, was it 99 or 100 sons? Was baby Sam number 100? Or was he 101? I always forget, but that's 90-ish White Walkers. And not to mention all the white giants, maybe more bears, horses, and all sorts of beasts. Maybe we'll see them ice spiders the size of hounds. Maybe the Night King has direwolves. I'm still waiting for that Summer and Hodor Easter egg. As for Viserion, there's been a lot of talk about what he is. Is he a White Walker or is he a White? I don't think the show's going to explain Viserion too much. He's just going to be an undead dragon, but I don't think that he's going to be weak against fire. I think shooting him in the eye might be the only way to kill him. He's going to cause a lot of damage in season 8, and it seems like his blue flame is extremely powerful. And I assume the blue flame is some sort of combination of ice and fire. Perhaps it burns and freezes, but I'm not too sure if the show will explain it. So what do you think? Is the Night King a greenseer? Is he Bran Stark? What is he? And did he know about the dragons? And he knew that he needed the power of fire to cross the wall. And what do you think's next for the army of the dead? Will they march slowly to Winterfell, attacking all the castles in between? And what about Viserion? The Night King should be able to fly at incredible speed, as we have seen how fast Daenerys got from Dragonstone beyond the wall, so the Night King should be able to fly over the north in no time. And even Winterfell won't stand a chance against an undead dragon. So leave all your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're just finding the channel for the first time, please hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like on it. We're going to continue with the Game of Thrones videos. I think this week I might finish off season 7, talk about stuff from the finale, and then starting next week we're going to move on to season 8, and there's probably only going to be 2 videos a week based on Game of Thrones. But I did make a video recently and you guys were asked if you'd like to see other topics on the channel, and it seems like the majority of you guys wanted that. And the only other 2 topics that I'm currently thinking about are Fantastic Beasts / Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings / The Hobbit and all other works of Tolkien. Along with Game of Thrones, I would say they're my top 3 passions when it comes to fantasy or any work of fiction, so I'd love to start doing videos on them. And of course, when Game of Thrones gets busy again, we're going to go back to, maybe 4 videos a week, maybe more. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.